Hello, everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter. Welcome back to Face-to-Face, all the way over in the United Kingdom. I want to welcome Sir Steve Lynskey, and his son, Brandon. Welcome back to Face-to-Face. Brandon, this is your first time. Yeah.
Say hello to the world, Brandon.
Hello.
Actually, Brandon, say hello to the millions and millions of Lynskey fans out there. Yeah. So we decided this morning that we would talk about, well, I'm saying this morning depending upon when you're watching this, that we would talk about the two of you took a nice long ride, and tell us where you went.
Where did we go yesterday?
O2 Arena.
The O2 Arena in London, and we went to see the Smackdown tapings.
Yes, you did. Now, first of all, before we discuss the actual matches, I want to discuss something that's been going like really crazy since Raw the night after WrestleMania. How insane was the crowd?
Well,
Insane.
how insane? What's that thing you learned? Dun, 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 dun,
Let's have some Fandango, Brandon.
Fandango.
Now, during all the matches, were the fans doing the whole Fandango chant?
No, they were good, but as soon as his music hit and he came to the ring, it was a dun, dun, dun. Can't you do it? And on the tube home as well. Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, so yeah, the place is going crazy.
They've been fandangoed. Okay, so let's get to the night of action. The first thing I want to talk about is The Undertaker was back.
Yes, he was.
And
he was.
Brandon, tell us what did The Undertaker do on this particular show? Who was what was the match?
Oh, I can't remember that.
I'll tell you, because Brandon gets a little bit camera shy because of all the women that give him attention. Like, I mean, obviously it's because he's with me, but no, it was actually The Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose of The Shield.
Yes. And tell us. First of all, Brandon, is this the first time you've ever seen The Undertaker in person?
Yes.
Yeah, and tell us when he did his entrance, how exciting was that to you?
Pretty exciting.
Yeah,
he was glued. He was glued. And obviously the smoke fills the arena, and you get the chills, and The Undertaker was against Dean Ambrose, and he won via submission on Dean Ambrose. So, and then
Brandon, what do you think of the Shield?
Bad.
Yeah, bad. Do you think though that they're going to be around for a long time? Yeah. Very. So Undertaker won by disqualification, you said? By submission?
No, by submission.
By submission. And did the other members of the Shield interfere?
Yes. After the match, Reigns and Rollins stormed the ring, as they expected. Bit of a beatdown on the old Taker. And I think after the camera stopped rolling, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and Triple H hit the ring.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Wow. DX back in the UK. Okay, take us to some of the other matches, Sir Lynskey and Brandon.
Okay, yeah. What else with that? You really want to go, don't you? Say bye-bye to the millions.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Brandon. Right. Very camera shy. Very camera shy.
He in a few years, he'll be the girls will be asking him to come back on camera. Tell us what else happened, Sir Lynskey.
Well, SmackDown actually kicked off with Jack Swagger beating Alberto Del Rio.
Yes.
Which was a no DQ match, and there was ladders in that. There was chairs. There were kendo sticks. Yeah, and it was actually ended up Jack Swagger beating him quite cleanly with a pinfall in that one. Also, we had Layla.
Well, wait, did Zeb Coulter try to interfere during that match?
Well, as I say, both guys were there, so yeah, he was there as well. Obviously, before the match, he came out and gave a little promo, as is the case. And then obviously Alberto was introduced by his personal.
Ricardo.
Yes, such a great. And I tell you, the fans went absolutely nuts and went on when he goes, Alberto! And as long as you can, the whole crowd,
Yeah,
20,000 in the O2 Arena in
of course.
unison.
It's amazing that coming from such a bad guy background in the WWE, that Del Rio and Ricardo are like the fans love him now.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
let's move on.
What else? I'm trying to think. Of course, Fandango pinned Justin Gabriel. Again, the
Now
crowd
the reaction to Fandango,
just all the way through the match.
insane, right? Yeah, insane.
All the way. You know, it just from starting coming down to him leaving. You know, such a the heat this guy generates is
Yeah,
amazing.
but you know
really.
he's really good in the ring too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know, it almost to me is a throwback, and you, of course, being from England, remember this guy that I remember watching in New York when I was a kid was Ricky Starr, the ballet dancing wrestler,
Yeah.
and I look at Fandango and I see like that some semblance of like a similar storyline, but Ricky Starr was a good guy, but who knows what'll happen with Fandango down the line. Anyway, go on, Sir Lynskey.
Okay, Big Show beat Sheamus by knockout, basically punching him off the top of the rope. And
Yeah.
I mean, watching it and seeing this punch really connect, and then seeing it slow mo on the screen, you know, really was a big heavy hit. But it was interference, really, because Mark Henry came down to the ring, sort of distracted Sheamus while he was on the top rope. That just gave Big Show enough chance just to come up and just wallop him one.
Yeah, that distraction. Yep.
Yeah.
Be big, big things going on between Sheamus and Mark Henry.
Indeed. Wade Barrett was also in action, and he pinned William Regal in about 2 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, for us, I mean, obviously Regal came out first, so the whole place went
sure, he's
nuts.
still so popular, of course.
You know, and then
hometown boy.
Hometown boy, and then Wade come out as well. So, I mean, me personally, I was expecting like a 15-minute beat the crap out of each other match.
Right.
So I was a little bit surprised when Wade won after 2 minutes.
Okay.
But again, nice, crisp,
go on.
short match.
All right.
And also Mark Henry beat Orton by DQ, but that was after Sheamus ran down and bro kicked Mark Henry. Of course, the referee DQ'd. But again, crowd so hot for Randy Orton and for Sheamus, obviously. Really amazing, hot crowd. Really, it was great. And then I'm trying to think, was there anything?
Well,
there was a lady.
Any talk or anything about Ryback or John Cena? I know it's Smackdown, but I know you can't see him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're having build-ups for the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Extreme. Yeah. And then we had.
Go ahead.
Mick Foley's new thing keeps getting plugged on there as well, so that had quite a few plugs on there. Because of course Mick's in England at the minute.
Yes. I didn't ask you. You know, we did and I'm still going to come back with this and read a lot of the results on a video that I did asking people, is Ryback ready? What's your opinion? Is this his time?
There's such a. Do you know what? Maybe I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, before, because he was Skip Sheffield before, right?
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. So obviously he was very new then.
You think
but
it's
now
time?
I think so. I think something could definitely be done with him, and I think maybe now is the right time.
All right. And let's also get your reaction.
Am I going against the grain there? Does everyone else not think that?
Oh, I know. A lot of people are. You're against the grain on that as well. One of the other things I wanted to ask you, the other video that got almost 4,000 views just overnight, my interview with Jake Roberts, with Jake saying that he wants to go into the 2014 Royal Rumble and win it. Now you see how great Jake looks and how DDP has cleaned him up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? You put in a vote for Jake Roberts in the 2014 Royal Rumble?
See, Royal Rumble's the one where anyone and anybody
Yeah.
can make a big comeback, right?
Yeah.
So you can't ever write that off. But I mean, January's a long way off, right?
Yeah, it is. And if he keeps the way he is, being sober and away from the drugs and all that,
Yeah.
I would love to see him in there. He looks great. He's
Yeah.
lost like 35, 40 pounds. He looks tremendous.
Yeah. So anything's possible, you
Yeah.
know. And I think, I think people would pop big time for Jake coming back, but
Yeah.
it's whether Vince or WWE would bring Jake Roberts back. Who
All
knows?
right. Would love to see it. Sir Lynskey, we're just about out of time. Got to run.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Smackdown report, and thank Junior Cub Lynskey reporter there, Brandon. And we'll see you at the matches, everybody.